Alright, here we go. New video. Gonna be on, and we're going Mirage Arcane Warfare. Alright. Let's just see here and, oh. Oh, hey, there's one player.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule.
I'm probably going to, near the end-ish, compare Not a Hero, which is the free DLC, to the main game. But, without further ado, let's get into this review for... Well, I'm ready to start the review. But you guys, you gotta come back. You're off planet right now, my boys. I can't really do that. You know what? No, you know what? I'm gonna get you guys. Come, come here. Come on, come here. Little shits, come back here, boy. I'm getting you this time, boy. Come back here, little shits. Aw, shit. I might have overdone it. There we go, that's a good boy. Alright, we can start the review now, boys. So, here's the rundown for the story. You play a guy named Ethan, who is just looking for his wife, Mia. That's basically it. And it leads you to a house full of quote-unquote crazy rednecks. Now, we will come back to the story, but for now, we are moving on to the gameplay. And by golly, is this beginning great. I mean, not only are you unarmed, that means if you run into like an enemy or something, you're basically fucked. So you gotta run and hide. Not only that, but the ambiance is great too. Because randomly, while you're just either sitting there in the menu or just walking around, you'll hear random thuds and like footsteps and like it just all kinds of weird noises, basically making you paranoid. It's really freaking great. They also have this thing where you collect tapes throughout the game, and you can basically play them on like certain TVs throughout the map, and then you get to like basically play out different victims of the Baker's family. Now, these tapes are skippable, like you don't have to watch them at all if you don't want, but they can be very helpful. Like later, like in the late game, if you watch one of these tapes, they basically show you how to solve a puzzle. Yes. Yes. Oh. Okay. I am getting mooned by my brother. Brother, no.
Could you see my balls?
No, I only saw your booty.
Because I only wanted you to see the moon, not the sun.
Exactly.
Joke for the video. Doo-doo.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put that in there.
I want you to.
I know. I do. I actually do too.
Son
It's
of a
pretty
bitch.
funny.
Mom wants you because I think she wants you to do something for dinner.
Oh.
Put that in there too.
Basically, the tapes are helpful, but they're kind of like extras. You don't really need to play them.
Is it?
And I showed that clip in full because, yet again, it is the first tape in the game, and it's like right at the beginning, and it sets the atmosphere up for being really freaking creepy, and I just think it's really good how they did that. And if you paid attention, what's this? They didn't use a jump scare? What? That's unbelievable. You can't spook your audience without a jump scare. But anyways, enough praising of the game. Now it's time to bash it, boys. The reason I keep saying that the beginning of this game was so great, and it was a great build-up, was because of the fact that the rest of the game, once it gives you a gun, does a 180, and it's not creepy at all, and it's almost like an action game from then on. In fact, I actually like the not a hero DLC even more, because it takes this actiony part of the main game and then it just dials it up to like 90, and it's actually really fun because the gunplay and the combat is actually extremely fun. Not only that, but also you can just be a total badass, because in the Not a Hero DLC, after shooting an opponent in the head and staggering them, you can just go up to them and then punch them and then their head blows up. It is bad to the ass, my boys. But that's the problem with the main game. It's stuck in the middle of trying to be a horror game and an action game, or at least that's how it feels like to me. Which is why I don't think it works, because it doesn't know which one it wants to be, so they're both clashing throughout the whole game. And I literally, after the beginning, only got scared once, and it was a cheap jump scare. You know how I said, nice job you didn't use a jump scare? Well, they revert to those anyways. So yeah, and literally only one of the jump scares got me anyways. It's just disappointing because the beginning was great, and then the rest was kind of eh. In fact, to show how stuck in the middle this game is, they even have a part, like probably around midway through the game, where you go into like a place of the house that's kind of like a child's place, and there's a child ghost there, and this part's actually creepy. But once again, it reverts back to its action after this part. And I'm like, okay, you're stuck in the middle. Come on. Where do you want to be, an action game or a horror game?
Stay away.
Oh yeah, and the story, throwaway. It's honestly a pretty shitty story, because it's just your formulaic horror movie or game story, where it's like, oh, it's an evil ghost girl, little girl specifically, it can't be older than 10. It's spooky. Also, she is overpowered and can kill people just with the flick of wrist, yes. Ooh, spooky, gotcha now. The only thing I would say redeemable about the story is the Baker's family, because yes, they are crazy, but it's because of the ghost girl, and it actually shows that through one of the cutscenes, and I actually kind of felt for the family, actually, which that would take kind of a lot to make you care about a family that's crazy and been trying to kill you this whole time.
Ethan? Ethan? Hey, shh, I know. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I never would have if I could have helped it.
What do you mean?
I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite, nor my boy Lucas, or even Zoe here. That girl, Evelyn, she did this.
What the hell is she? No, what did she do to you?
She infected us with her gift. That's what she calls it. I found her near a busted out tanker in the bayou. Everything changed after that.
So she infects you and then she takes control?
No. Not exactly, son. She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul. You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to... Oh, you're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key, all right? You find her, and you stop her. Ethan, free my family. Please.
This is probably the only redeemable part of the story, because the Baker's family is they put a great performance out, and you did really feel for them because you could see their struggle too. And then at the end of the game, when you finally put them to rest, it feels like you did something great because you put their whole family to rest. But that's like, once again, that's like the only redeemable thing about the story. Oh yeah, also your wife had something to do with the little ghost girl or something or another. It kind of lost me right there. I didn't understand what the hell was even going on by the end of the game. I just knew that I needed to put the Baker's family to rest.
Cohen doodly
Diddly
diddly
oodly,
doodly,
diddly,
doodly
oodly,
noodly doodly diddly doodly,
loony
diddly
oodly,
daddler atner.
Oh yeah, one more thing about the creep factor is that also it was lost because of the fact that after the beginning, instead of going the subtle horror route, they decided to go the in-your-face horror route.
Hey, one of those is mine.
Idly ho, neighborinos.
So, because of the lackluster horror in this, horror game, and the fact that the story did not help at all, except for, of course, the Baker's family, because it was throwaway, I'm gonna have to give this game the belt. This is the first time I've had to take out the belt, my boys. Look away, little Timmy. You don't want to see this. It has to be done, okay? So you just gotta look away from me just for a little bit, little Timmy, just for a little bit. Okay? But. I don't want to hear any buts, little Timmy. Just do what I say.
Okay.
You know what happens when you're a naughty boy, Resi 7. You go into the void.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby! Baby, want a bottle?